Hi Scorpio, I'm Marina and this is your January 2018 monthly horoscope. And the beginning of the year is extremely interesting and especially intense for you. I will start with something different. We have most of the planets in Capricorn, but we also have a very interesting conjunction in your own sign. In Scorpio, we have Mars and Jupiter. Most of the month Mars will be in Scorpio, and around the beginning of the month there will be an exact conjunction between those two planets. Mars is the ruler of your sign, so it feels very comfortable, very strong and powerful when it's transiting Scorpio. It means that you can be especially motivated to do different things. You may feel empowered, you may feel, ready to take some risks, and there might be a strong desire to do stuff. Of course, sometimes Mars in first house can bring, some tension. You might be more impatient or, willing to do too many things at the same time. But on the other hand, we have Jupiter supporting the situation. Jupiter, is the great benefactor in astrology, and that's why this combination can be extremely positive and successful. Literally, it means that your actions, your activities, everything that you are doing can bring you success, can help you to achieve results. Mars and Jupiter together in your first house. This can be a fantastic combination. You only need to take action on this. So don't expect that, everything will happen without any effort. You have to work for that. But, it's not like the Saturn work. So you don't have to wait so long. It's not so difficult. Things are, happening faster, easier, and, you can receive some support from other people very often with Jupiter. So yeah, it's a great month to be really active and really initiative. The other positive part is that we have a bisextile. The bisextile is a very interesting aspect configuration. Just let me show you. So the planets which are included here, these four planets in Capricorn, the Sun, Pluto, Venus and Saturn. The other planet is Neptune in Pisces and Mars and Jupiter in Scorpio. All of these planets are connected with positive aspects during this month. So basically here we have a trine between Neptune, Mars and Jupiter, and they all make sextiles to these planets in Capricorn. And they can form literally it looks like a triangle. And this triangle is extremely positive and supportive aspect configuration. The focus of the energy is here. This is called the apex. And in your case, it's in Capricorn in your third house, which means that you can be extremely successful in your connections and communications with other people. Nowadays, many people work in the area of social media, and this is really supportive for you guys. You can get exposed, on social media, or be more successful by taking some personal initiatives, especially if there is some kind of creative element in your work, because Neptune is in fifth house, and fifth house is about creativity and inspiration and, doing what you really want to do, what you're passionate about. By the way, Mars and Jupiter in Scorpio also can make you be, really passionate about doing something. So you may start some creative projects. You may feel really, really inspired, or if you're working in the show business, it's also great, or in the something related to art, design and beauty, or maybe even music. You can really benefit from this configuration, guys. And finally, as I said, people who work in the area of third house, like marketing and sales and, social media, anything related to writing or speaking or translating, all of these activities can be extremely successful, and you might be more productive and more inspired than usual. So a wonderful combination, really. Now, what you have to be careful, you need to be careful around the middle of the month, because the Sun, which will be very close to Aquarius, basically in the last few degrees of Capricorn, will make square to Uranus, which is in Aries in your sixth house. So this square, the Sun and Uranus can bring something unexpected, some kind of stressful situation. Sometimes it could be really, you know, setting you free from something, but usually there is some kind of stress related to that. And Uranus is in 6th house, so you have to be careful with contracts, with negotiations, also traveling, especially business trips, and of course your health as well. Uranus in 6th house suggests that, you know, there might be something unexpected. Maybe you need to pay attention more on your health. But as I said, this is only for a few days. Now let me see the other things which are happening, the lunations during the month. At the very beginning, on the 1st, we have a full moon in Cancer and Capricorn, basically in your 9th and 3rd house. There will be another video and you can learn more about this lunation and how it will influence your sign, and all of the aspects actually. Here we can say only that it activates your 3rd and 9th house, so it's about your goals, about your plans, everything that you're doing on a daily basis in terms to in order to achieve your future goals, also things related to traveling, your plans and everything. And yeah, something I forgot to mention, basically all of these planets in Capricorn, they bring even more focus because Saturn recently entered Capricorn and it will stay there for the next couple of years. You can find the video where I talk about the influence of Saturn in Capricorn for Scorpio. But the main idea is that this month, when the Sun is also in Capricorn, we may have the first impressions from this transit and how we're going to feel. So, you know, just pay more attention on the atmosphere, especially in terms of your communications with other people, your ideas. This could be a very productive time when you can materialize more your ideas. 3rd and 5th house, it's, you know, you may have really inspiring, creative new ideas. Saturn and all this Capricorn energy can help you actually to materialize all of that. Jupiter and Mars in 1st house help you to be more confident, to, you know, take fast decisions, take action. So it looks really, really positive for you guys. And on the 16th, we have also a new moon in Capricorn in 3rd house. So it will be a great time to start some kind of project related to connections with others, you know, some kind of small plans that you can make, or some kind of trips, education, knowledge, information. New projects in these areas can be very successful after that. And let me see, and the last thing that we have is Mercury, which is already direct. You know that during December Mercury was retrograde, so it might have messed up a little bit your finances, resources. Now things should improve. Maybe you can fix something which was not very, you know, very good during December. And from now on, the situation is more positive for starting this new project and new initiatives. So that's the most important, guys, during January. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next month.